You know, if there's one thing Monsters Inc. showed us, is that all closets are the doorways to the monster world. I wonder what monsters are in my closet. I was not expecting that. Hello, I'm the Animator, and welcome to another episode of Cartoon Breakdown. You know, the works of Klasky Csupo are a staple of my childhood. With Rugrats, Duckman, and the Wild Thornberrys, and many more, they had a unique style that if you were a kid in the 90s, you were familiar with it. It seemed that Klasky Csupo was everywhere, and yet only Rugrats seemed to be the cartoon everyone remembers. Or is that only in my circle that I frequent? You can be forgiven for not knowing what Real Monsters is, as the series has gone into obscurity. Up until a few years ago, I dismissed it as a fever dream in my childhood, and I was reminded of it with the internet. With that being said, here is Real Monsters. Real Monsters, for those who don't know, is a show about three monsters: Ickis, voiced by Charles Adler; Oblina, voiced by Christine Cavanaugh; and Crumb, voiced by David Eccles, who were attending a school for monsters under a city dump, learning how to scare people. It followed the trio on their many adventures as they travel up to the surface to scare people and avoid being captured by monster hunters and being exposed. The show was created because, with the success of Rugrats, Nickelodeon wanted a follow-up series, so they asked Gabor Csupo and Arlene Klasky to create a new cartoon. The idea came about for Real Monsters from Csupo, as his children loved monsters, and the idea that Nickelodeon would be more open to a show that didn't star human characters, as animals seemed to be more popular at the time. Csupo drew up some sketches and pitched the show to Nickelodeon, and they approved. There were a lot of inspirations for the look and feel of the show, as one of the characters, the Grumple, voiced by Greg Berger, looked like the Blue Meanie from the Yellow Submarine. Where most of the look of the show came from was inspired by the film Investigation Held by Kolobki, from the director Igor Kayvalyev, who also directed Real Monsters. On October 29, 1994, the series premiered with the episode The Switching Hour and Monsters Get Real, and Season 1 lasted until January 21st, 1995, with 13 episodes consisting of two 15-minute segments. Season 2 started September 9th, 1995, and went till December 2nd of that year, with 13 more episodes. Season 3 started September 7th, 1996, and ended November 30th, with another 13 episodes, and Season 4 started September 13th, 1997, and ended December 6th, with 13 more episodes finishing off the season, and the total number of episodes for the series, 52. As of today, the only way to see the series is on Amazon's streaming service or the series box set on DVD. I don't know if you can view any of the episodes on the Splat, as when I looked for the show, I didn't see it come up. Real Monsters was interesting as the style that Klasky Csupo was known for lent well to the overall look and creepy feel of the show. If you're new to Cartoon Breakdown and want to know more about it, please check out my channel and subscribe to get the latest episodes as they come out. I'm your host, the Animator, and this was Cartoon Breakdown. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me?